just a dream. Look at me now, then look away.
Hello, my name is Bob the Veil Guy, and I'm here to give you a first look at the new Uniden DC720, which is a panoramic dash cam that has both front and rear cameras built into the same unit that operate concurrently, one facing forward, one facing back. And the interesting thing about this product is that it records in what would be like a street view mode, if you've ever used Google Street View, where you can pan around left and right and look in a virtual 360 panoramic view, as well as up and down, so you can scroll around with your finger on a smartphone, and I'm using an iPhone in this case, and it's pretty cool. This unit retails for $249.99, and it has a number of interesting features. It can take still pictures, and of course it can do video while you're driving, and it has a looping mode where it records video in 1 minute increments. And if you have an event that you want to keep and not have be overwritten when the card gets filled up, you can press a button on the camera and it'll lock those segments to preserve them. It has an integrated app that you can download from the iTunes Store or the Google App Center for the Android phones, and it allows you to control most of the functions of the camera right within your smartphone app. It's called the DC720 Link. And it offers a preview mode too as well, which you can use your finger to scroll virtually to see the side-to-side views, the up and down views, the front and back views, everything that the camera sees. The unit comes with a built-in battery, which is good for about 60 minutes. It also has a cigarette lighter with a long cable, a pretty sturdy cable, as well as a micro SD connection. I'm sorry, it's a micro USB connection, excuse me. And it comes with a 16 gig micro SD card, and you can put in and get separately up to a 64 gig card, which gives you considerably more recording time. It also has some interesting features that you can use for security. You can put it in a park mode, which will stay on or be sensitive to outside movement outside the car. It'll detect that and then record. It also has a G sensor built in, which will detect movement in the car if it gets bumped in or something like that by another vehicle. It'll record that so you can see the event. The Uniden DC720 has a built-in Wi-Fi capability, which is very cool. You can set it in Wi-Fi mode by the press of a button. It'll show up as a network with which you can connect from your smartphone. And once you do that, you can use the DC720 link to control the camera. It also allows you to add additional cameras, so you can control multiple cameras at one time to get different views. Now it's interesting, even though this is a dash cam, given the fact that you can do a virtual three-dimensional recording, you could use this for walking through homes, or other buildings and rooms, so you get an idea of what it's like to do a walkthrough. And it also has a built-in camera mount, which would allow you to connect it to a drone, which would be very cool. You fly that thing around and you get a 360-degree panoramic view. So it looks to me to be a very versatile dash cam with some unique capabilities. Also be interesting, you could attach something to a helmet of you, and you could do some action cams that would really give some very interesting views of downhill skiing and other sports activities. Very versatile. The low light capability appears pretty good. Has an f2.0 aperture. So I think all in all you get a very capable, unique dash cam and security cam. $249. Another nice thing about the DC720 is, unlike other dash cams that come in front and rear cameras that can require a fair amount of wires and connection and a little bit of bulk to do that, where this is all built into one nice square rectangular unit that's about 2 inches in height, square, and about a ½ inch in depth. The DC720 is available from RadarBusters.com. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Take care.